What do you guys think? I mean, does anybody have an final opinion on, like, if we should go long distance 2 groups or if we should go close distance 2 groups?
I'm not opposed to either, but I've also never been out here, so I really don't have any idea what the land looks like, how much running around we're going to have to do, how far you can hear them.
I know.
Don't know any
I just
of those
came
things.
from, like, those 2 days in Georgia, though. 2 days of just, like, I don't think I've ever covered so much ground in 2 days to hear a gobble, so it's like that's in my head. I'm worried about just being too, like, nonchalant about the first morning of, like we got to hear turkeys gobble today or, like, I'm going to be stressed. Ted?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to be stressed.
I think one group can cover those two
Yeah, I think you're right.
pieces down there, though.
Maybe Greg and I will just run up north, and then we can. If Marcus and Michael are down
further south, and they get onto some birds, then we can.
And then you guys are kind of in the middle. Greg and I will go way northwest, and then we'll see if we can't just locate some.
Until
you hear it for the first time.
I'm looking forward to it.
You haven't heard it?
No, I've never even seen one.
Oh man.
Nope, I've never
White
seen
tip.
or heard one.
They're huge. They're white tip, and then they just gobble like farm turkeys. So it's gonna be hilarious.
I gotta be careful with my head in here.
Hey, kiss the beard for good luck. No, wait. Better yet. Just the beard for good luck.
There we go.
Right.
Luck is ours.
Let's do it.
Myself, you've been doing the filming gig and hunting your whole life, but for me it was like, I don't know, I just kind of dived right into it, and Zach kind of showed me the ropes, and now we get to go hunting sometimes for work.
Marcus, you've never hunted Easterns, probably, have you?
No, I hear they're way easier to kill than Merriams. Everything I've heard.
I was just gonna say you just don't get to experience the better gobble. Ooh. I wasn't even gonna get into this to the difficulty of it yet. Just the difference between versus. All right, let's get on the road and see if we can't hear one gobble.
Yeah, bud.
Good luck. Good luck. Greg, we need our own luck. We'll just keep.
all around. Wait.
Are you guys? There we go.
Look.
There's some gobble somewhere.
Did you hear one?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't hear it over my urine. Did you get a direction on it?
I thought it was back that way, but it was multiple gobbles.
Is that one way back in there?
Way back in there. Yeah.
Do you think we should drive down a bit?
Uh-huh.
Son, we're gobbling turkeys. I absolutely knew we would be. My confidence is just obviously through the roof after those 2 days in Georgia. I'm just like, we're for sure gonna get right on. Oh, elk. A whole bunch of elk.
Yeah, there's that distant gobble.
Back that way.
I mean, that's all public back that way.
Yeah.
Not even a bulb, just totally full of it.
A lot of game, wild game around here. Trying to find a decent spot to pull off to where we could hear up in there. Honestly, right here is probably not the worst. Yeah, we'll just keep hopping out right up there. We'll probably darn near be able to hear them.
You'd think I never touched a camera before.
Alright, so we just did one interview, and the camera actually wasn't recording, so...
Whose fault was that?
So, me and Sean split up this morning, and just to try and get ears on birds, and Sean heard like 3 of them up here. One's going really good, he just went again. Zach and Greg are like 40 minutes from here to complete a new piece, but we're gonna try and get above him and make a move on him. He's still going. That's twice now since I started talking. So
Yeah, let's go.
we gotta go. I don't even know if that's the same one.
Did you hear another one?
Hear him?
Oh, yeah.
I thought there was one closer than that. But
It was for sure closer.
I don't know if it's that highway or something. Hear him?
Yeah.
Should we just go for him? He's
Yeah,
got
yeah, we can get down on the edge of that tree line for sure.
not very far at all. I think I heard a hand up there.
I did too, yeah.
He's like right around this corner.
Guys, just like quadruple gobbling.
Just set right here for now.
Yeah, we can see if he gets closer. It opens up a fair amount more to the west, and I just feel like they're going to work away from the highway.
Yeah, probably. We just go like this, you think, or go up where?
But there's just two little fingers of timber that, for the most part, run east to west. And it sounds like he's just in the middle of the two of them right up there, just kind of strutting around, gobbling 9,000 times.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright.
There's a bunch of feathers on there.
Yeah, feathers everywhere. Whoa. Sending rocks downstream.
But do you see them now?
Oh, yeah.
Here, let me see that camera.
Are they across the road down there?
Yeah, they clear up there.
I mean, I was looking at here like 50 yards. Well, that ain't public.
No. It's pretty, I'm assuming those are the ones we were after, though.
I would imagine, yeah.
Those freaking things, we might as well call them Speedy Gonzales, because we walked at least, I don't know, a half a mile from where we started.
Oh,
and,
at least, yeah.
And we were within, I mean, at one point, I don't know, Ted, 100 yards, 150 at the
Yeah,
most of that
okay.
one, where that first setup. And we just kept following them. Never caught up to them, clearly. They're way the heck out there now.
Right on the private.
That might be our buddy from this morning, huh?
Yep. If it is, he was roosted on public,
Yeah.
which is good. Now we know where he's going.
Yep, exactly. Why did it just do that?
PJ.
Maybe.
Well, we're getting lots of turkey footage
Yeah. So we've got
from the road.
from the road. We were leaving the spot for this morning, and we were just driving out, and a hen pitched across the road, and then we look up on the hill right on the private, right where the public ended, and there was a tom up there. And then another one on the side of the road. I think that was a jake though, maybe. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. But I don't know, that could have been the bird that we heard this morning. I mean, he was faintly heading north away from us towards the private, so it's a good chance.
Yeah, I'd say it probably was, because we were pretty much playing catch up the whole morning, and he was.
Yep. Just slowly working away from us. It's hard to get around out here. I mean, there's really no good straight line route anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for sure.
It was definitely a turkey gobble. That I know. Must have not been that far. Son! Yes! Great! Confirmed! Sound like it's right up that, like off the low. Through there. But it's good to be covering ground, so now we got this turkey that we can probably go after. And then we've got other birds pinned down the road. I mean, probably, at this point, probably a couple miles down the road. But it's good to just, you know, get ears on a lot of stuff when you're starting out a trip like this. But that bird's close enough, I think, that we can make a move. Maybe we'll pull the car up to that pull-off and start thinking about it. I might just pull in right here. That way everybody knows, hey, we're after these ones.
This way. Stay out. This is our
Stay
spot.
out, this is ours. Just around the corner. Yeah. So maybe just try to set up right here and try to pull him right along that low spot right here. Basically shoot him right there. There's 2 trees right here we can easily get to. Got brush pile of trees to work with. Yeah. I think I can try to get to that tree and pick up. It's way out in that open. I mean, on the map it looks like there's some green openings down along that creek. I think maybe we just go back a little bit and then get in that shadow towards that road. That is just an absolute hammer track. You've been looking at southern tracks for a long time. That is like, it's 25 pounds. That's a straight dino. And I think we might potentially be able to just walk down this till we see him, really. What's that, what you would say to try? Head. Is that a bird right there? Yep. Dang it. I don't think we know what's up. Definitely don't know what's going on, but they're walking towards us. I don't know what to do in this situation. They're straight up walking right at us. Do not see the tom. No. Maybe it was lone hands the whole time.
think we got a little lucky on that one that there wasn't a tom with those hens. They never really spooked bad. They never putted or anything, but I'm assuming they knew something was wrong. Just kind of worked up the side hill into the pines. I don't know if there's hens that just split from a group, and maybe there's more turkeys out there, or if the whole time we've just been calling to a couple hens. There's tom in here somewhere, because heard him gobble, and then we saw some old tracks that are, I'd say, definitely tom tracks going right down this road. So we'll probably wait and start easing down this road again and just peek out there and make sure there's not any big longbirds out there. Hey, we've seen some turkeys. Heard a turkey gobble. Can't be complaining. Pretty good first couple hours here so far. Hopefully the rest of the guys are on turkeys as well, because, man, it's just an awesome day. It was cold there for a minute, but now it's just about what you dream of as a turkey hunter here in South Dakota.
Well, I knew that time was gonna come at some point where I'd make the mistake of losing that key or locking it in the car, and that time has come. And we have no cell phone service, so maybe hitchhiking to service here. Could be worse, you know? At least we saw some turkey tracks and heard, like, you know, handful of gobbles.
Godspeed and good luck, Zach. We got turkeys to kill.
What's your name? I haven't caught your name. Mike? Zach, nice to meet you. This is my buddy Greg.
Greg, are you enjoying your time?
Yes, sir. I was having a nice nap there.
I cannot see through the glass.
You are right beside it. You're right on it now, I think.
Just like that.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Like I say, I had to get in this one day. It was a bad deal, so.
Well, I really appreciate it.
And steal vehicles for a living.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Holy cow. It's about, I honestly don't even know the time. 3? It's about 3. And we're gonna go back into the spot where we found all that sign this morning. Since this morning, we've been cruising around, checking out as many places as we can. We've seen a few hens, but haven't seen any toms. Just have seen some turkey sign, but the best tom sign and our best lead at this point, based off of the gobbling and the tracks that we've seen, is back in here. We got plenty of daylight, so we're just gonna kind of ease our way deeper back in there than what we got this morning. Hopefully we can strike up either that tom or a different one back in here and head in. All right, we've been just easing up this road. I've just been mostly calling for fun. Just got right up to the top, right where we heard that bird this morning. He just gobbled right there. I yelped a couple times. He hammered, boy. I'm gonna try to.
There he went again. There you go.
I'm gonna drop off at least and get up to there.
Yep.
this bird originally started like way down here. He has since worked all the way up there, which is in front of us. We just scaled this steep knob. Now that we're up here, I just heard him gobble. He's not too terribly far. I think if we just stay kind of on the backside of this ridge, try to get in front of him, I think is the biggest thing, because he's just moving. For whatever reason, he's moving, and he's moving a lot. I'm gonna try to get in front of him, I guess. Ready?
That's a steep hill.
Yeah, that's a leg burner. Pretty dang close, but I think we can get there. I think we can get up and right to the top.
I think we're safe there.
There's something, they're close, but I'm afraid they're moving away. I don't know if we can get to about where that log is up there and try to get set up there, and that's gonna be pushing 60 yards, 70 yards probably at that point. Might give them a yelp. What the heck?
I have no idea.
At one point, I saw one of them just walk through, not strutting, just walk from left to right, right out there at the end of my, sight range. The only thing I can think is maybe they just have hens with them that are just straight pulling them directly away from us. But why would they be gobbling with hens? I mean, I guess I could have saw a hen. I don't necessarily know that it was a tom. I mean, I just don't even know what could have happened at all. Gosh dang, man. Like, I was like, we made it here. They gobbled. I was like, it's a done deal. Like, at this point, they can't not just pop over here and check this out. I mean, they're that close. I mean, we set up on them 60, just like we said, 60, 70 yards. How close are you at, I think? Still there.
Just over the ridge.
I mean, so close. I mean, I can hear like doom, doom.
Yeah.
Straight right out here. Right down my gun barrel, two of them strutting. I just saw them go through an opening. They're not, no, there they are. I can see them right down my gun barrel through these pine trees right here. Do you see them? Strutting, going from left to right. Oh, there went one up there in front. I think they must have hens. Yeah, there's a tom coming into that opening right now. Right up there about where we said we wanted to cross. right on that.
Okay.
Now you wonder, should we drop off to the left and move up?
Thinking they'll come back around the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done it once. You know, they've went right across that little saddle up there,
Yep.
somewhere around there once.
So I'm going back into where me and Sean were this morning. Heard 3 or 4 gobblers in here. And they were all roosted on the public. And when we drove out of here back to camp, we saw one strutting right on the private, which is where they were headed when we were following them this morning. So Sean had to go take pictures with Mike and Marcus tonight, so I'm kind of on my own. I got the camera, tripod, and I figured with this open country, I might as well bring a decoy. Mike Perenne shot one today over a decoy, so I figured it's worth a shot, especially when I'm self-filming. And then get set up somewhere, get a good setup, and call a little bit every once in a while. Try and draw something in tonight. Well, it's the end of legal light now, and I only heard one gobble the whole night. I know they're probably roosting over there still. We didn't spook any turkeys in here all day, so there's a good chance they're right back where they were this morning. There went one. He's like straight up this ridge. That's right where he gobbled earlier today. Alright, so he gobbled one time, and he's pretty much right where he was when he gobbled earlier this afternoon. I would say we can just come right up this ridge and hopefully just get right underneath of him. See you at camp. Buddy, old pal. Get on. Man, I'm fired up about it. Right there. We got him roosted. We heard him fly up. I think there's 3 or 4 turkeys flying up. And one just gobbled right there, so I'd say tomorrow morning we'll take this ridge out and just try to get as close to him as possible, so this ridge stays pretty sharp and it drops down into this bottom. It kind of creates this narrow bowl right here, but over here we've got this more gradual bowl where we ended up. I think they're going to work across the top of that ridge, go right down into that narrow bowl. Either way, we're going to be between them and where we think they're going. At least that's in theory. We'll see what happens once we get in here in the morning. But, I mean, he gobbled right there, probably 150 yards away, 200. I think we'll be on him in the morning. I think we might just sleep here, Greg.
Let's curl up next to the root wad.
We just putting all that dirt on us. I'm sure it'll be like a blanket. It'll be awesome. We wake up, we're face painted, we're getting ready to go.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be wild in the morning. It's gonna be like, because I think those 2 or 3 toms all roosted there with a hen or 2. But I mean, I'd have to believe if we could get close, we got a really good chance tomorrow.
Oh yeah. We're in the game.
Good deal. We'll see you back here in the morning. I wonder if I would. I don't know if they would come. can do it. Cool. Well, let's get out of here before it's too dark and we can't see the mountain lions coming for us. I think we got a pretty good plan for the morning. Let's do it.
Dude, it is
Headless
like you see. I don't know if you've seen how we usually hunt them, but it's like not like that, and just
Not
being
setting up, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
so and we were our
it is always what, yeah. It's just whatever you want it to be. Like you can do it anyway. I like to just like crawl on them just as much as I like to.
Yeah.
I know. I really don't always like to call to them because I don't usually come running in like that.
Just go with the raccoon fight.
Pretty solid.
I think he's about as good as it gets right there.